Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look at the brand new Season 2 quest monster, Juggernael. That's right, this monster is currently available by breeding. So if you want to check out how to breed them, just go into your breeding log and check the requirements. So we're going to click on the monster. Huge shout out to SP for giving me everything I need to make this video. They provided the monster, all the cells needed to take him to rank 5. Any gems I use will be reimbursed, and they also provided the food to feed this monster all the way to level 150. Alright, he looks really cool. Look at that monster. He looks incredibly tanky. He looks like he would have been a Megaton monster. But unfortunately, he is not. He does have the hardened trait, he's immune to possession, and you also have an area status caster that gives your whole team a 50% shield. A lot of times, the enemy could just remove your positive effects, your status caster, so I mean, it's nice that you have it, but it's also going to disappear, so really you just have that hardened and that immune to possession. Funny enough, this monster also looks like he would have been a taunt monster. Yeah, for right now is the time watching this video. You can just click on the little heart icon, and there you go. Those are the monsters and the breeding jokers you can use if you want to try to breed them. Alright, so let's see. The angels are determined to win the celestial paradise back, and they're not playing games anymore. If you have any doubts, just look at Juggernael. This massive tank of an angel is the solid protector of the celestial legions, keeping them 100% demon proof. Let's see how his stats compare to the other monsters in the game. So as you can see, I currently have it sorted by the life stat. This is officially the tankiest monster in the game with a life stat of 129,386. It outplaces Xiron, the previous maze monster, by a couple points. In terms of a power stat, though, you're right around the middle. It looks like the average power stat is 10,246, so you're just slightly below it. And as for a speed stat, you are slow, which makes sense considering you're tanky. Funny enough, though, you're not the slowest. Xiron is actually the slowest, so he now has the second highest life stat in the game, but Juggernael is tied for the second lowest speed stat, tied with that of Clutch, who is the Season 1 Golden Legends exclusive monster that has taunt. Alright, now let's take a look at his skill set. Metal Coverage applies a 33% life shield to one ally, so it is 30 stamina as a cooldown. You can basically have a non-stop, as long as the stamina permits, you can have a non-stop shield on one of your teammates, including yourself. Diligence deals low metal damage to one enemy, 20 stamina 0 cooldown. Sanction deals moderate metal damage to one enemy, and it applies bleed to one enemy. One turn cooldown, so you can do this every other turn, and the good thing about bleed is that it reduces damage output by 20%. And then you have plate protection, which applies a 50% life shield to all allies. Wow, this is amazing. Why would you even think about running metal coverage, which is just a 1/3 shield to a single ally that costs 30 stamina, when if you scroll down to plate protection, this is a 50% shield, 70% stronger to your whole entire team, not just to a single ally. And the best part is it's also spammable and only costs 5 extra stamina. So right now, of the skills you have, I like plate protection. We have punishment, which deals moderate metal damage to all enemies, which is great because you can trigger one of your doom talents. Maybe you're running burnt blood, and it applies bleed. So again, similar situation. Why would you even run sanction when you can have the AoE version? And yeah, the damage is a little stronger on sanction, but now you have an AoE version. So again, triggering your doom talent, if there's 2 enemy monsters live, you can hit them both with bleed, reduce both of the damage output. So sanction and metal coverage have to go. Alright, you have shield wall, applies a 100% life shield to itself and heals by 20%. I really wish this was more of a targeted skill and not a single skill. That way, maybe you have a Megaton monster on your team, you can just keep protecting that guy, right? Life shield that monster, heal that monster. Let's see, Vigorous Stance applies a 50% life shield to all allies, doubles its own max life. Man, why do you double your own max life? If this monster had taunt, that would have been good. If this monster had Megaton, that would have been phenomenal. But why do you need to double your own max life? You should be doubling everyone else's max life, or the main target. Oh wait, here, of course we have a taunt skill now. This deals moderate metal damage, applies a 40% life shield to all allies, and taunt to itself. Unfortunately, the taunt only lasts for 1 turn. I'll be honest, I am not a fan of the monster. Yeah, I don't really like him. He definitely has a lot of shields, so he can help keep your monsters alive. I do believe we have some shield breaking talents, so we'll explore that. But if you were to run this monster, I would say you run the single taunt skill, you run the spammable 50% shield. We'll do that, and we'll run the AoE punishments. So we have an AoE 50% shield, we have a taunt medium shield. And then you would run 100% life shield to itself. Bleed to an enemy, deals low metal to everyone, 30% life shield. Oh, wow. So this would probably be your best skill set. Honestly, this is not a monster that is going to be meta. It's not a monster you're going to main. I can already call it. It really came down to this. Honestly, if he would have just had a taunt trait, I think it could have been phenomenal. But unfortunately, that is not the case. I mean, he's also susceptible to being stunned and frozen. The shielding is nice. So I can definitely see a situation where, like, you partner him up with an attacker, maybe, and a Megaton monster, like Pangoliath, and you just keep applying shields and shields and shields to Pangoliath. Unfortunately, you don't have any cleansing, so that is a bad thing. So if Pangoliath gets hits with a lot of dots, oh my gosh, you are going to be in trouble because you can't clear it. You can keep doing 50% shields, but you can't clear the dots. This monster can hold double armor relic, which is interesting. So give him whatever, honestly, whatever you want. Here we can do stamina draining. We'll do a combination of two. And then for the talents, let's see, deals when the turn starts, if any enemy's life is below, deal some damage. This is some stamina draining. This is to stay alive. I would probably give him something that deals damage to the enemy, like Divine Retaliation or the other one we saw, or Burnt Blood. That way you can actually damage the enemy in some way, shape, or form with the bleed, right? That way they can have bleed and boiling. That'd probably be the best thing. For survivability, this could help keep your monster alive, and then you put a shield after it. Yeah, I'm not really liking this monster, unfortunately. He looks really cool. Love the monster design, but yeah, not really liking him. I don't think he'll be used much. I think if you were to use him, you team speed hold him. Maybe you single speed him just to get a couple more turns in. Keep in mind he's slow, and that way you can just keep going and applying a shield, especially if you're using a Mega Taunt team. So, I mean, for the sake of the video, I'll do a level 10 rune and a level 9, and I'll just sell them real quick so I can start crafting mine. But let's say I do this, and I'll partner him with Pango, and like, you also got to be careful, because if you're just running an attacker, you're dealing with mud bodies and soul drags and everything. So if your attacker dies and can't resurrect, you're going to be in trouble. But let's see what I come up with. Alright, so we're going to try this team out. The good thing about having Beambot is he has resurrection, so if he dies, he'll come back to life. He can target whoever he wants. We're going to give him Kill Streak to maybe get another turn. We're definitely going to do the Nature Beast. That way we can poison the enemy, and I can synergize that with the Bleed to reduce damage output against my Pango. That's going to be the strategy. Again, he looks amazing. He looks phenomenal, but he's just hard to utilize in a PvP setting. There's just better dynamics you can create, right? I'd rather have a monster that triple damage my Pierce monster and then go from there. Alright, but we'll see what happens. Unpaid loan. Ouch. Rotten berries. Mud body. Morg's armor. Alright, so first thing, what do I want to do? Do I want to go with a... Well, I don't need the taunt, right? I could 50% shield my monster, or I could go, especially since he's not going to attack, I could bleed everyone, reduce damage output, 50% shield. Doubling my own max life doesn't really matter. Again, I wish you could have targeted it. So we have a phase shield, nanite cloud, and dampening field. Alright. I think I'm just gonna go with the bleed, to be honest. We have monsters that aren't even attackers, so there's that. Alright. Oh, we came so close. We are gonna kill Fruit Taster. Boom. Alright, that takes care of him. And then Beyond the Color, so he just cleansed away everything. Small Vendetta. Yeah, the reality is Pango doesn't even need the extra help. But we will give him the extra help. Nope, never mind, I lied. I'm out of stamina. Alright, let me clean you. He has a lot of negative effects on him. So if I would have had a cleansing skill, even one skill that said removes negative effects, oh my god, I would have loved that. But here, let's shock them. Fairy Shield kicked in. I can bypass that. That's not a problem. Master Staff. Honestly, with this team, I need a way to recover stamina, because if not, that is a problem. Because now my monsters are forced to constantly keep recharging. Oh, I lost Pango. I should have protected him at some point. But again, there's so many monsters that can remove positive effects, where even if I give him a 50% shield, it's like, oh, it's just going to disappear. Alright, I am getting destroyed here. What am I? Trade disable a lot of dots. I just need to get one attack in. Alright, can I finally shield? Alright, 50% shield, spammable. There we go. Bam, that kept me alive. Hopefully. I'm out of stamina. I can't shield again. When is that Purgatory going to kick in? Did it already kick in? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Boom! Kill streak. Extra turn. Face shield. Who cares? I get to bypass assuming I have stamina. And I'm out of stamina. I would have actually... I guess I would res and I would probably end up winning this one. But yeah. Whew. Like I said, he's not going to be a meta monster. He just looks really cool. So if you can't breed him, if you have no luck with that, I would say you're not really missing out. I'd say get one copy of him just for collection purposes. But other than that, you're fine. Absolute Zero, Mud Body, Morg's Armor, Master Staff. Here, I'm not going to do the AoE Bleeder, which is go to Pango. So I think this is a good example of, hey, let me just shield my allies and help them out. Especially since I'm going to trigger Anticipation. Yeah. Since I'm going to trigger Anticipation, it's a really good idea that I gave a 50% shield before doing that. Deadly situation. So see, I tanked it with the shield. And I'm killing him with all my dots and stuff. I can kill him. I can do an AoE. 152. He'll stay alive. What do you have? Crystal form. Let's just kill you. Boom. Alright. And I'll put another 50% shield to help him out. See, Ignorance is Bliss would have gotten rid of a shield anyways. Spikes. God, I wish I had cleansing so badly. Oh, he has nanovirus? Yeah. Oh, so now I can't even give him a shield. Darn. I guess I can make myself super tanky. Boom. Taunt. Crystal form. Yeah, we'd recharge. Yeah, I don't. Weird focus deals heavy, applies 100% life shield and mega taunt to itself. I guess his ult has mega taunt. But how often are you going to use the ult? Yeah, I really don't see much of a situation in which you would utilize the monster. Because if you want to use him for the taunt mechanic, say you make him go off speed, and say you partner him up with like a dodge area monster, the problem is just the taunt, right? Like how often are you going to use the taunt? And it's just a one turn, so it's not even that beneficial. Yeah, I guess I can make him super slow and team speed him. I can definitely do that. Let's see, we'll kill streak on my Grakshak. We'll do Jazz Mask. We'll do a Cane Sword as well. I think I'll make him go 3 speed and I'll team speed him, and we'll kind of go from there. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, I decided to give him Divine Retaliation. I went all team speed. I'm gonna use a dodge area team. I wonder if my Grakshak will be faster or slower. I guess we're gonna find out. If not, we'll mix some things around. I can do first turn evasion, and then I can do taunt next turn. Again, cleansing is something that is pretty prevalent on teams, so that's something that I might run into, but we'll see what happens. Alright, looks like, yeah, my Grakshak is faster. Should I follow me? Medium shield, stamina regen. I guess the follow me would really help. Here I'm just gonna double remove positive effects. Boom. Alright, we can kill Garnexel pretty fast, I imagine. Let's see. Maybe I should have kept... No, it's fine. Let's target you. Let's take you down. Kill streak, another turn. Oh wow, we can kill you. Who needs Juggernael anyways? Alright, Divine. I guess... which is a taunt skill? This one. Taunt to itself. Attack, taunt, shield everyone. Recharge, recharge, recharge. Maybe I'll put Lady Meow since she's a permanent dodge area monster. So taunt, medium shield, stamina regen. And then I can do the... Is it 50% shield? Oh, the double the max life is this one. Yeah, I just don't really see a way in which you really utilize the monster. It's too much to play around. It's way too much to play around. We'll try Lady Meow out. I think I have her at rank 4. Yeah, I do. Alright, it's been a while, Lady Meow. Let's give you Unrelenting Assault. Maybe I need to do a play in which... The problem is if the enemy goes first... No, I think I'll be okay. If the enemy goes first, they can obviously attack whoever they want. The AI sometimes them will do AoEs regardless. But I think this could work. And by running team speed, I'm super slow, so it's going to be a while before the taunt does disappear. So we'll see what happens. And again, there's a monster that can cleanse, Ryclops, right? Popular monster. But we'll try it. We'll go evasion. Ricky's Assault. Alright, that's fine. Oh yeah, I put on Divine Retribution so you can see the damage output against it. We are going to do the taunt skill. Bam. Oh, I have to hit someone. So we'll hit Pango. Bam. Tell me you don't have soul drag. Okay, perfect. We will do stamina regen. Bam. UA. Daggers. Bam. UA. And then I get to go and we'll do Saber, Royal at Birth. We'll do Saber Slash. Bam. And then one more attack. Auto do it. Royal at Birth. Alright, cool. And then we can do Follow Me to protect the taunt. Ricky's Assault. Whoop, so much for protecting the taunt. There we go. Yeah, overall I'm not darn, he's cool. He looks really cool, but he's just not usable. Yeah. I don't know why ESP didn't make him a taunt monster or a status caster mega taunt monster. Even if he was a status caster mega taunt monster, at least he'd have use. Yeah, at least he'd have a use, right? Even if he didn't have a mega taunt skill, at least you'd still be able to plop him into your team. We're gonna evasion again. Fury Infusion, unknown. Oh, he has a cleansing skill. He can hurt me. Oh, yeah. Completely forgot about that. Alright, guys. I think that's going to be it for this video on this new monster, this new quest breedable monster. Let me know what you guys think about him in the comments below. My analysis on him is he's not that great. He looks really cool, but you're not going to see much of him, unfortunately. Yeah, in the meta. He's just not going to be usable. He's not really a war-centered monster. He's just one of those cool-looking monsters. Tankiest monster in the game, but is going to get no usage. Hope you guys enjoyed this exclusive first look video. Let me know what you guys think about him in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.